Hello guys, welcome to your reading. Today's weekly check-in is just going to be about what you're manifesting and the hopes for the collective coming into the end of March into April, which is exciting. All right, so first we'll start off with the tarot. Oh, I left one tarot deck. Let me go grab it. All right, just gonna wake these cards up. So, what is the energy of this week? What's going on in the collective's lives? We have the Four of Cups. All right, anything else? Eight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Knight of Cups. Five of Cups. And the Empress. Anything else? Nine of Coins. And the Devil. Okay, so we start off. This is our bottom deck energy, which is the Six of Blades, or the Six of Swords, excuse me. But basically what's happening in this reading is with the Six of Swords, things are moving in a calmer direction. Things are less chaotic, and that's funny because we just went through the full moon in Gemini. So less chaotic is the term because it probably wasn't peaceful per se. Excuse me. Sorry, my allergies are acting out today. But with the Four of Cups, it seems like we're all in a spot where we're kind of focused on ourselves, kind of focused on getting our coin. Because with the Nine of Coins, that is the pre-Empress to the Empress card. So definitely just working on our boss bitch shit or our, male boss shit, whoever you are, or they boss shit. But I think this is the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. The Nine of Wands. Things have been a lot lately. We're trying to heal and things have been hard to come by. Like energy has been hard to really push through. But with the Knight of Wands, it seems like we're all in an energy of just focusing on self and also just racing towards things, just making sure that all our eggs are in the right baskets and that there's not just one basket. And with the Knight of Cups, it seems like that we're in a spot of nurturing ourselves, which is really cool. Yeah. So if this is something that you haven't yet done, they're saying, well, this is what you will be doing in the near future, especially coming into April. Spring is coming. I'm so freaking excited. And all the floral on this deck is just making me really happy. But with the Five of Cups, we have experienced loss in our path and things have not been easy per se. But with the Empress, we're holding in that divine feminine energy that's just ready to come out during the springtime, when things grow. And so it's going to be a rebirth for a lot of people because from the Devil to the Empress, there's going to be, I'm catching with these bottles and, with the bottles in general, it just reminds me of elixirs and like vices. So I think with the Devil, it's saying we're dropping those vices or at least like moving towards that direction with that goal in mind and moving into our Empress energy. And this can be, remember, it's just energy, so it can be for a divine masculine. It doesn't matter. When you're in your divine feminine energy, it means that you are reflecting, but also at the same time, you are in an energy where like your spiritual self cannot be touched. It's at its strongest point. So can I get any more clarifiers with some Oracle? I'll be using the Enchanted Blossom deck. Abundance. Yeah. So this is what we will be, excuse me, this is what we will be including and developing over this next month. Maybe a lot of us are entrepreneurs where we are trying to curate a new idea that hasn't been done before by saying this is the month to do it. This period between March and April, I'm getting the calling that this is a huge period of manifestation. This is a huge time to really work out those details of what you want to put into the world and take it from evanescence into the 3D. We have affection, so that's self-affection, you know, that really like treating yourself from the wounds that you did have. And with the Nine of Wands, it's definitely like, you know, you're taking care of yourself. Hold on, this is really bothering me. All right, do we need any more cards? Love. Yeah, so the highest power, unconditional love towards self, and using your inspiration as your talent and your skill. So that's something that is coming for you guys is, you know, if you guys haven't, you will learn this month how to unconditionally love yourself again, or you'll be getting to that goal, having that goal in mind. And with affection as well as inspiration, you know, you're caring for yourself, you're loving yourself, you're doing everything that you can. And so you're leaving this devil energy in the past. And with inspiration, yeah, you're just moving towards the ideas. I mean, life is sprouting, you know, life is coming out in the time of spring. So it is really a time of rebirth. And I'm so excited. But we got Karma of Kali. So put that there and we'll take out the book so we can read it. 38. Okay, so we have, she is completely and utterly in love with your divine essence, and her love bestows endless gifts. Your path need not to be endless effort. Connecting with pleasure as a path of personal empowerment with an intention to bring spiritual benefit to the collective through softening and opening your heart. This is an act of worship, of worshiping the divine feminine. Hey, the divine feminine. Relax into the presence of what is as your pace slows and make swifter progress. So this I'm really catching is about, you know, again, loving your divine self, loving that self, that part of you that maybe was in the shadows. Maybe you've had to do some shadow work and you've had to really put in the effort to change things, as you can see here with the Five of Cups. So it's like, in this collective, you guys have been through a lot, you know, like there's a lot that's happened to you. Maybe there's some addictions or vices or things that you have struggled to get rid of or pass by. But your guides want to remind you that like you're a divine, beautiful soul and you represent that energy every single day. You being grateful and awakened and just a lovely, you know, thing we call a human is really important to nurture. So they're saying nurture self. Remember to give yourself gratitude for all the things that you have done. Be patient with yourself and things will flow easier. Yeah, and that's the main message. Also that you're beautiful. So maybe for my divine collectives, we ain't feeling ourselves right now, which I completely understand, you know, whether you struggle with body dysmorphia or just feeling like enough, like mentally. I think it's important to notice that your guides see it. So it's important that you nurture it. You know, you say thank you to your guides. And I'm hearing, if you need to pull inspiration, ask your guides. Say, can you give me some inspiration on how to feel beautiful? Can you give me some inspiration on how to love myself better? Your guides are always here for you and they want to remind you that you're not alone. Is there any other card? All right. Any last messages for the collective? Anything that needs to be aware of this next month and the rest of this week? We have some type of swords and the Queen of Cups. Let's see how many swords there are because I cannot read Roman numerals. 7. So with the 7 of Swords, yeah, this is usually a card of like hiding away, but I want you guys to take this as a card of like, I'm hearing divine intervention, but also I'm hearing with that, don't focus on like, I'm hearing for a lot of you, some of you have been dealing with your twin flame or a really high level soulmate, and things are just in a rough spot right now. And so they're saying, you know, focus on yourself right now. Because if this divine person is not, you know, your divine counterpart, if they're not acting correct, then, you know, are they worth your time? And that's not to be mean towards them. It's just like, be serious with yourself. Are they worth your time? You know, and with the Queen of Cups, they're saying you are divinely nurtured. You're a beautiful soul. You represent this Empress energy. You know, like, remember who you are. And like, maybe it's really easy to get caught up in this because I found myself in this position where it's like, it's easy for me to get caught up in like my partner and what they're doing and what they like and what they see. And that's part of my addictions, you know? So they're saying, if you're focusing too much on this person and you can feel it draining you, it doesn't matter if this person's divine. It doesn't matter if this person is your twin flame. It doesn't matter if this person is your high-level soulmate or your counterpart. They're saying if they aren't acting like it in the 3D, then it is not the time. So it's really important. I'm hearing that's like a hard nailing message that your guides are trying to tell you is like, you need to focus on yourself right now. Because if this divine masculine or divine, you know, whoever, take it as it resonates, but if this divine counterpart is not acting divine, you know, like your counterpart should, then right now they're not your counterpart, you know? And they may be, you may be able, that's the hard thing about twin flames. I understand it where it's like, I see it, you know, like I see that this person matches with me so well, like no one I've ever felt, you know, but at the same time, it's like, okay, but this is the 3D. That's the scape that we're living on right now. So you need to nurture what's in the 3D of self. They're here to teach you that it's okay to focus on self. A huge lesson that I've learned this past year from knowing my twin flame is that serving yourself is still serving others. So just keep that in mind. You also have the Star. Lots of representation of flowers. I picked these decks at random and I didn't really think about all the floral designs, but this is really reminding me of spring. But again, that blossoming. Any plant that blossoms flowers or fruit is known as a female or feminine plant. So, you know, just using that divine feminine energy, I'm hearing it is that time to do that. I keep being pulled back to the Empress card because it's a huge time of manifestation. They're saying, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on what you're manifesting. Yes, this person's in your life and they mean a lot to you, but at the same time, if they mean so much to you, then they won't mind if you glow, you know? And if they do mind, then they're just not ready, you know? So just keep that in mind. Like, no one should ever be making you feel bad for sparkling, okay? Like, no one should ever try and shit on you when you're freaking glistening, okay? That's just like not the right energy. That is actually devil energy. That is very toxic, karmic energy. And so if this person is making you upset because they're bringing that karmic energy to you, trying to make you feel like a pre-empress or that you have nothing or that you don't deserve anything, is incorrect. It just simply is. And again, it doesn't matter if this person is your divine counterpart. If they are not acting like it in the 3D, then they are unaware, and it is not your job to teach them. It is not your job to awaken these people. So just keep that in mind. Don't let people take away your spark because you love them. You know, we love a lot of people, but I know in all of our divine experience, do they deserve that love? And again, that's nothing against them. They're learning and they have the ability to grow just like us. But remember that you're a healer. Remember that you're ahead in some type of way. And spiritually, you're ahead, you know? So you have, I'm going to screw this up, so sorry. Bhava Tarani. So that card, number 44. Let's go ahead and read out. 44. I think this is the last card. Yeah. Okay. Bhava Hatinri, the tantric priestess of karmic release, manifests with the capacity to integrate higher divine energy into even the most stubborn patterning that has far resisted healing. When momentum is building and you don't know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage, she appears. Her presence indicates that this is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She will support the work and much growth that can come from it, particularly at this time. No matter how wild they may seem, the storm of your life shall be gentled. You shall emerge unharmed. So with that, with the Six of Swords, where you're coming into yourself. Yeah, so this is about a twin flame connection, where it's just like, or a higher level soulmate, some divine counterpart, where it's like, you're here for it, but at the same time, something's blocking your sacral chakra. If you've connected with this person, your guides are asking you to not fully disconnect, but distance yourself right now, because this goddess is coming in to help us out with healing. It's a powerful practice, and in order to heal, you need to claim that you're hurt, So they're really saying, it's hard for you to accept. It's hard for some of my collective to accept the fact that this person is hurting you. But at the end of the day, you need to accept it in order for you to grow. Because you have abundance coming through. Your guides want to give you something. Your guides want to give you a gift for all the hard work that you've been doing. But you can't have it come in if you're blocking yourself from your own gifts because of this person. They're draining your energy, so then you close off your heart. But if you close off your own heart, then you can't be open to your own blessings. And that's what this person wants. Whether they like it or not, or whether they are aware of it or not, I sense jealousy, addiction, them using you as a vice. It's just like unhealthy behavior. So they're saying, please don't forget about your dreams. Like, please don't forget about your intention in this world. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekly reading, and I hope it helped. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Fuck my life.